Hello YouTube, Blooder81 here again. As you can see, now it's time to show this iMac that I have. This is the early 2008 model. This is the mid-spec one, and I bought it I think 4 years ago, and I think unfortunately I paid too much for how it looks and for the specs and what happened. So I bought it for 250 euros from a bookstore. The specs were the stock ones, no upgrades needed done. But I think this was one that was made for like 4 parts, or I don't know, because there is a lot of stuff that 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 lacks and missing, what I can say. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to show you what is missing on this and some of the other stuff. Okay, I'm back. Now I have a small suction cup. Since this is the 2008, you don't need to remove the a prying tool around to remove the screen. This one is held by magnetically. So let's start. Put it here in the middle. Remove it very gently. There you go. We put a little bit closer. I don't know if you can see. There is marks of something that scratched this a lot. Maybe from a drop or something that was hit, and it is noticeable, the damage. So what I mean, this is maybe from someone that maybe repair another iMac. I don't know. So the front part here, there is some rust marks, and I thought, oh no, maybe this doesn't work well, or maybe it has some problems. But no. But the most important part that is missing are the screws. This has no screws holding the metal front part. You can just simply lift and that's it. There is no screws on this one. In here on that part, I don't want to remove it because of the cable. I did already did some things on this. There is a small daughter card here where I don't know, maybe it's the Bluetooth one, very small, which the connector is broken. I tried to see if it could plug up, but it doesn't plug. I don't know if it's the Bluetooth or is for another purpose. I don't know what. The optical drive, it wasn't working. I put a CD and it didn't move. It was complete that. It don't load nothing. It didn't do that nothing. So let's put this back to this place. There you go. So what were this is the 2.66 model, gigahertz Core 2 Duo. And when I bought it, it will boot up. Well, a little bit too slow because it is in a hard drive, spinning hard drive. It had El Capitan installed. It was a Swiss language, but unfortunately, after 2 hours, 3 hours, the hard drive died completely. completely died. So I disassembled it, made some cleaning, some what I could do best, and replaced it with 500 gigabytes that I had. I think it was the best one I own. He had 2 gigabytes of RAM, and as the ATI Radeon HD 2600 Pro with 512, and I decided to install macOS Lion. Why Lion? Because it's the last version without updating the iTunes. Without updating, I can access the online radios. We do login. We don't just click the radios and select what type of music I want to hear and which radio. About this Mac. So I placed a 500 gigabytes hard drive, and after a while I upgraded to the RAM, to the official that Apple says the maximum, which is 4 gigabytes. I run all the updates except for iTunes 12. Apparently, iTunes 12 completed. You need to have an account and pay to use those radios. So you can see it's a 2.66 Intel Core 2 Duo. Additional information. Duo 4 gigabytes 800 DDR2, ATI Radeon HD 2600 Pro 256. Sorry, I thought it was 5512. So here you can see 2 cores, 6 megabytes L2 cache, 4 gigabytes. Front sub bus is 1166. This is a very good one, a very good Core 2 Duo. Very snappy. Here's the audio. Diagnostic, everything is fine. Here's the graphics. Here's the RAM. Here's the hard drive. It's a Western Digital Bloom, 500 gigabytes. So I didn't try any games on it. Trying to see if I can find some Unify games to play with. But so far it's basically an iTunes machine for the radios. I'm going to show you. Go to iTunes. Oops. You click on the radio, and there is the types. For example, I'm going to mute it because there are copyright strikes. For example, select alternative if it works. Yes. And voila. You have a lot of radio stations to hear. I also use on my other Macs the G5, G4s. I also use this, but mostly I use this because since it's only one and has a very good speaker system. Here's the dock. I saw Firefox Legacy, but I will see if I can find another web browser. So what I wanted to do, one of the first thing is to replace the front part and find a new front with the screws, of course, and the protection glass, because it's something that are a little bit scratched. Yeah, sorry about the Counter Strike 2 problem. I didn't like it the way they did that. Hello YouTube, Leather81 here again, and I'm going to show you my Xbox One X motherboard and heatsink. As you can see, I made it clean, put the thermal putty in place. That part over there is not, it's a little bit dry, and I can get that, so I the top set it up. That one part I was able, that not, so I push to the inside from another better part. So 1080p video works well. So let's check 4K video. Oops.
Então, conta-me tudo.
Ads. And this one are unskippable. No thanks, YouTube Premium. And I can't skip the ads. Here we go. Let's go 4K. Wow, 12 hours of Norway. Yeah, 4K. Now it's a big nope. 4040p. Also, okay. Yeah, it's pushing the system a lot. Yeah, 1080p is the best setting. The 1080p is the best setting. So another thing that I did last year that was really needed, it was a complete deep clean, a new thermal paste that I did. I did watch a YouTuber disassemble his and make some upgrades, especially have an SSD and stuff. And I was able to disable well without breaking any connections, connectors and attachments. It went pretty well, as I can say, and it's running cooler, of course. I did remove the optical drive since it wasn't working, and it helps with the airflow and the cooling. So I'm going to now shut it down. I'm going to show you the back. It's still a very nice machine to use for legacy software or other stuff. In my case, use the Lion and the iTunes. I was almost buy an 2009, but unfortunately 2009, yeah, you have to of course use it and remove the double-sided tape that they use, and still I didn't have anything, so I think this one was an okay buy. Oop, sorry about the tripod. Use the back. I put some tape on the. Yeah, this comes really very loose very easily, so I need to be really careful when using it. So here's the back. It has some marks of use. Here's the Apple logo. Here's the cutout for the power cable. The exhaust part. Here's the power button. Here headphones, audio for microphone, 3 USB 2.0s, one 5 wire 400 and one 800 Ethernet cable, and a mini connector for a DVI or a VGA, whatever you want to use it. So what is the main difference between this and the 2009? The 2009, they did a very rework of the system, made it lighter, so this part is more slim. What else? What else can I say about this guy? Well, it's still working. It's very good machine. I really hate to have to pick it up because I don't want this to fall down. I have this on my hands and this the back part on the floor, and rip the camera connector, which still works. I don't know if you can see, but there are some scratches. Still looking out if someone has someone that died or not. So this is the middle model. The top one is the 3.06, I think, and the lower one was 2.4 gigahertz with the weaker graphics card with the HD 2400, and it's a very cool iMac. It's not the first one. I think the first one iMac of the Intel generation was the original 2006, the very first one with the Core Duo, and I did sell it. That's the person that I always obtain these computers from trades, from the iBook, the Power Mac digital audio, the Quicksilver, and some others that I already sold it. Oh, I did sold my Mac Pro 5.1, and I was to make a video of 1.1, but unfortunately it has given me some very headaches trying to troubleshooting. It's missing one of the memory trays, and I can't install Snow Leopard or Lion. I have to use the modified El Capitan. It works, but I needed a good graphics card that is compatible, because I use one HP, the GeForce GT 640, OEM with 4 gigabytes of DDR3, and at the first boot works well, and after that it starts rebooting. I initially thought it was from the updates. I did disable the updates, and I did keep a boot loop. I put the original card, and works. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm trying to see to find a better card for it. So thank you for watching, and I see you guys in the next video.